and welcome to my channel, Cooking for One. I really appreciate you being here. This channel is dedicated to people who cook for themselves and love it, and just love eating what they cook. So I will see you in the kitchen. Hello and welcome back to my kitchen. Today we are making stuffed baked pumpkin. I've got some nuts, peanuts. You can use any nuts you want. I'm using 1 cup of nuts. It smells delicious. I've got roasted and salted nuts, and I'm chopping them. I was going to cutex my nails, but I was in a hurry to get into the kitchen. A little bit. Okay, that looks good. You can have whole nuts. It really doesn't matter. I just like using my kitchen equipment because I've got them. And it looks like this. Okay, now I'm going to chop 3 medium-sized onions in this same chopper. Something like this. Maybe you call it small. To me that's medium. And I'm chopping them quite coarse. Like this. You can have them very fine. It's entirely up to you. 1 clean, washed and scrubbed pumpkin, and now I'm going to slice it in half. But I won't let you watch. It could be ugly. And the job is done. No blood. Ain't that lovely? I love the color. I love pumpkin. I love eating pumpkin and I love stuffing them. So now I'm going to remove these seeds. Oh. So now I'm just going to remove the seeds because I use them, frying them and make them all spicy and lovely. Just hang on there. I removed the seeds with my hand, and the wiry bits, the seed holders, I just removed with a spoon. Now I'm going to slice it with a knife, giving it slices on the inside. Just so the juice and the flavors of the stuffing can really go in to the pumpkin. But I don't cut deep into the skin because the skin must hold everything together. And you end up with your pumpkin looking like this. And now we're going to start to make the filling. I've added some oil. I'm using carrot oil. You may use any oil. And it's on a medium heat on the stove top. And I'm just adding onion. I'm letting it brown a bit, and then I'll be adding the chopped nuts. The nuts gives a lovely taste to the pumpkin. It makes a beautiful blend. Oh, it's truly, truly amazing. These nuts are already roasted, but I still want to mix it with the onion and let my flavors blend. I really like that. Next up is a little bit of black pepper. The nuts are already salted, so I'm not too bothered about salt. Salt can always be added to your own taste. And I'm just letting it fry a bit. I will be adding a tiny piece of ginger to this mix, and I'm not peeling it. You are most welcome to peel your piece of ginger, and you can choose the size of your ginger. The flavor of frying onion and nuts are just filling this kitchen, and it's awesome. Awesome. This is sliced apple with a peel. And now I'm going to just mix it through, add the ginger and put on the lid for the apple to make juice. Ginger slices with their peels, with their skin. This is so delicious and delightful. The smell is like from heaven. And I'll show it to you when I open it again. I'm just adding a little bit of water You may add sherry, semi-sweet or sweet wine if you wish to really, really bring some joy into this meal. The flavors are amazing, and I want the apple to stay more or less firm, so I'm taking off the lid because I just wanted these juices to mix in here, and I'm slicing some fresh basil in. This is like 10 leaves of fresh basil from the garden. You can use mint, rosemary, rose geranium, lemon geranium. It would all taste beautiful, absolutely fabulous with us. The basil is immediate into your nose and jumps in there and plays with your nostrils. And that's it. Next ingredient will be garlic, and then I'll be filling the pumpkin. This is like half a garlic, and this is what I will be adding in there before I'm stuffing it. So I'll show you just now. Here are the garlics. I'm just tossing them in their whole like that, and I'll be filling the pumpkin. You are most welcome to chop your garlic. Not everybody likes garlic, but I love it, and I love it whole. I've cut a small piece from the bottom of the pumpkin, just so it will stand and stay in the pot, and I'm just chucking it in there. Might as well cook. And in goes my lovely filling. I'm just doing this to make it look interesting. It will fry on top, and I'm putting on the lid, and this will be going into the oven on a very low heat for at least 2 to 3 hours while I do other things. Once it comes out of the oven, I'll show it to you. This is what the pumpkin looks like after about an hour of cooking, but you can taste it here on the side of the skin, and it's still not done, but it looks delicious. I've got some sun rays coming through my window, kitchen window. So I'm putting it straight back, but I wanted you to see what it looks like. And this is our loving pumpkin. It has cooled down. It stayed in the oven for 2 hours. Exact on number 1 on the oven. And I am ready to cut it. This is also the time. This is the back, where you can decide before you take it out. To know if it's ready, you press it, and when it's soft, you know your pumpkin is ready. Now I am going to slice it like this. And I will be eating it with cheese and chili after I have reheated it. You can decide to serve it cold or warm with coconut cream, dairy cream, whatever makes you happy. And this is the amazing pumpkin, and it tastes like pudding, real super pudding. But I'm turning it into a meal. You can serve this with rice, boiled potatoes, mashed potatoes, beans. The options are endless. You can serve it as a starter, as a side dish, as a main meal. And I will show you when I eat it with my cheese and chili. I'm going to warm it in my little thing that warms it. I'm not switching on the stove for that. So there we go. I hope you love this meal as much as I do. Now let me tell you, this filling is creamy and amazing. It is so delicious. If you like chili chocolate, you could possibly love this combination of sweetness, the heat of the ginger, and now I'm adding chili, which will give it more heat. I love heat. And I painted my nails. As always, I'm using a pair of scissors to slice the chili. You can have it thinner, thicker. I don't mind as long as the chili is there. I love chili. I love hot egg. I love it. Now, almost ready. Will see me when I'm eating it. Thank you so much for being part of my life and part of my world. This is what my meal looks like. And thank you for joining me in the garden while I'm having brunch. I've added a little bit of salt on top of the cheese and some black pepper just to round off the ginger, apple and onion stuffing on the inside. Thank you. I wish you a lovely lunch, brunch, breakfast and dinner. Huge, big bite.